Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So tonight I'm just showing you guys gifts that I'm working on right now. I'm trying to work in multiples because I have a lot of the same items. And I tried to think smarter as far as gift designing for this year. Last year I decided like I'm going to get some of the same items, okay? So I can make multiple gifts. So most of this stuff you guys have seen came from Walmart after Christmas sale, okay? The candles came from Dollar Tree. They all were a penny. The baskets were given to me, like I told you guys. Those are all given to me. They were originally $10. The tag said $1. So she might have got them for $1. And she being remember I told you guys my friend subscriber gave me a lot of items, so she gave me tons and tons of baskets. So yeah, I'm utilizing everything. She also gave me these flowers, so shout out to her. I'm not gonna say her name, but if she's following me, she will see that I'm using her products to good use, and I hope I'm making her proud by using these using the products that she gave me. And I really, if you're watching this, I really appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, so let's start first. So these gift sets, you guys know these came from Walmart. I forgot how much they were originally. I want to say $10 originally, but of course I got it for 75% off. Okay, so I'm excited about that because my profit on this gift is going to be high because I'm using larger items at a discounted price. So if you guys think about it, okay, try to use filler like items like box gifts, big candies. Now every gift is not gonna have candy because not everyone likes candy. So I'm gonna do a couple with some candy, then the rest I'm gonna switch off, okay? If I use candy in a basket, I put the candle all the way up here, okay? I never have a problem with anything tasting like candy. I've donated baskets to, family, gave it away. Never had a problem with that. So I'm just trying to do things a little bit differently. And these candles, the lid is on decent. Most of them are on. I'm gonna fix this one, but they're on tight. So yeah, they're most of these are on tight. I just got to go back and fix them in. But anyway, yeah. So they're on really tight. So these baskets are a little tricky to work with. If you have packing paper, use it. If not, what you guys can use. Okay, this might sound crazy, but I do it and I have no problem. No customers have ever said anything about it, nor do they really care because they throw the stuff away, okay? Believe me, I've returned to customers and they have no problem, okay? Believe me. I use garbage bags or like not garbage bags. Say you go to the store and you buy some items. I ball it up, okay, and stuff it just in these bags, just in these kind of bags right here, just in these baskets, okay? I also have thick um paper to go inside. I use that too. So what I first like to do is just fill it up with the bags. I roll them up. Then I tie it up so you really can't see even what kind of bag it even is, okay? And then once I have enough bags and it's fluffed up, I then go in with the paper, and I'll show you guys another video how I stuff these baskets because the way I'm describing it might be a little hard. But anyway, try to use like thick packing paper and try to use as many like if you want to make the time go by faster. You can use cardboard, of course, or boxes, but sometimes I don't have boxes that fits this, so I can't stop and try to find boxes. That's just no. So just try to elevate it as much as you can. Yeah, but like I said, I'll make a video on that so you guys can see. So I promise it's gonna be once I show you guys, it's gonna be so much easier. Now, I know you're saying why are the handles in the front? Why are they like that? Okay, so I tried to do the gift this way. I didn't like it. I did not like how it sat. It just didn't look right. And I didn't want to fill anything up. I didn't want to fill anything else up. It'd be way too many gaps. I didn't like it. So I'm turning my gifts this way. And I'm going to see how it goes. I mean, I personally like it. Once it's wrapped with a bow, I promise you it's not going to be a big deal. If you want, so once you put your shrink wrap or your cellophane or whatever kind of wrap you put on it, if you want to add something like to the outside of your basket. Say like you have roses, right? You want to make it look Valentine's-y, okay? Put your stickers or whatever on the outside of the plastic, okay? Or you can put it on your buckets. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I would say put it on your plastic. Like for example, here's okay. Just imagine it wrapped. Imagine I didn't have any bowls. I mean, imagine I didn't have any flowers, and imagine the flowers weren't here, okay? And you're like, I want to make it like more Valentine's. You want to add some hearts or something on it, okay? So I have hearts. Let me just show you guys. I'm just gonna, hold on. For an example, I'm gonna show you guys, okay? If I can find it. So here's a heart, okay? It's a heart in here. Put a heart in front of the plastic, okay? But like I said, do whatever y'all want to do. I feel like flowers it's gonna go for Mother's Day and Valentine's Day, okay? Because you still think about it, you give flowers on Valentine's Day, right? Doesn't have to be a lot of hearts. And honestly, I sold more baskets without the hearts last year. And I say that because a lot of people want to give gifts to like their mothers for Valentine's Day, mothers, their aunts, and a lot of stuff they didn't want to say I love you. And yeah, so I know you guys are like, well, there's snowflakes on there. It's still cold, y'all. Where I'm at, it's still cold. Now, if I was in a climate where it was hot outside, maybe I probably put a sticker or something. But I'm telling y'all, these are gonna sell. They're gonna be like, oh my God, I'm telling y'all what I know. No one has ever said, girl, it's snowflakes on those. Like, it's chocolate. At the end of the day, they're gonna see Russell Stover's. Is that how you say it? Russell Stover, whoever that man is. And they're gonna see, oh my gosh, she come with 16 pieces of chocolate. Do you know how much these are? These are expensive. I don't think anyone's gonna care that it has snowflakes on it. It has a bowl. Like, what? Okay. For one, I just want us to stop thinking so hard. Yes, of course, think, about your baskets. But I'm telling you guys, like, we're overthinking it. And I think that's why we're having a pause. Of course, take a break. But I'm saying, like, we're not pumping as many gifts out as we want to. Because I think some of us are overthinking. And that's not to knock anybody. Because I still overthink all the time. I tell my family, I'm overthinking. This year, not so much because I have to start pumping out baskets. If I keep overthinking, keep critiquing every single thing, I'm going to have 3 baskets done. Okay? I wouldn't have had none of those done because I'd be critiquing it. I'm putting the items in there and I'm going. And like, I can't keep, my goodness. If these so happen to not sell for Valentine's Day, which I know they will, they'll sell for Mother's Day. But I want to sell these for Valentine's Day for sure. Okay? That's what I want to. I don't want to keep these until Mother's Day. I want to sell them all because Mother's Day I have a whole different game plan. Have a whole different idea that I'm gonna even do. I'm not even gonna use actual. I probably won't use a lot of baskets. I might use some baskets, but not a lot. I have a whole another game plan for Mother's Day, and yeah. So I'm just trying to think out the box. I want to show you guys different ideas and gifts you can use. With the stockpile that we have, because I know a lot of us have these items. I know for sure we do. And if we don't, we have some similar items, okay? So let's just do the math really, really quick on this basket, right? Keep in mind, I haven't thought of a price yet, okay? If you guys want to throw prices down below, you can. I don't really care. You guys can. And I would appreciate it. I'll take consideration. But like I said, we're going to do a pricing video on the 2nd. I think I said the 2nd, yeah. I'm going to go live. We'll talk about street selling. And then, like I said, we'll talk also about prices. And I'll show you guys pricing, okay? So, yeah. So, let's keep in mind. Okay. So, for example, I want to say I got this for like, we'll just say $3. I don't know. We'll just say $3 for the video purpose because I really forgot how much these were. We'll just say $3, okay? $3 for this. And I'll say $3 for this, okay? Then let's just say I did pay for this and I got it for $1. And then I got this for a penny and that's for a penny. Okay. So that's 3, 6, 7, under $7 for this gift. We're just rounding about. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is I spent less than, I know for sure it was probably cheaper than that, but I'm just saying, let's just say $7 I spent for this gift. You get what I'm saying? You feel where I'm coming from. You feel where I'm stirring from. So I'm trying to say, by shopping these clearance after Christmas, after Valentine's, after Mother's Day sales, you guys, we can maximize our profit. The reason I penny shop, I like that. I like doing that. It's because, hence the I penny shop. Most of those, a lot of that stuff is pennies, because I can turn them into beautiful gifts. Okay, who's gonna know that this came from Dollar Tree? I don't know. Who's gonna know this came from Dollar General? Either Dollar General or Dollar Tree, but they were a penny. Okay, who's gonna know that unless they look at the bottom, which I put a sticker on most of them. These didn't have any price tags. But I'm saying, if you look at this gift, once I get done wrapping it, you are not gonna think that I got it for clearance. You're gonna think that it came out of, like, I spent money on it. I want my gifts and I want your gifts to look like money. When they get your gift, I want them to be like, oh, that's money right there. Yeah, that costs some money. Let's make these better than the Walmart gifts. Okay? Let's make these better than the any other gifts that we see in stores. I want our gifts to look way better. Okay? Not to critique anyone, but I saw, not on this channel, but it was on, I think it was on Facebook. I saw a lady, everyone's trying to do baskets, and that's fine. But I saw her throw the item in the bag. So it was a bag, right? She had her cello bag, whatever bag she had. She had her bag, right? The gift was in there, right? But she had all her sides hanging out. She didn't tuck it. What I'm saying is, she didn't have a bow. It was just like crazy string. What I'm saying is, I want our gifts to look professional. Okay, I'm not on here talking about my gifts are professional. They're not the best looking. And it's still some things I have to work on. I have to work on shrink wrapping. Shrink wrapping, I pretty much got shrink wrapping. It's just bag sizing. That's probably what I need to do work on more. I need to practice, like, I need to get more bags, and that's probably what it is. Once I get mostly every bag or majority of the bags that I use, the sizes, my gifts are gonna look like they came out the store. Okay. Now these bags over here, they're not shrink wrap. I didn't have the right bags, but I did what I could. Okay. But moving forward, I'm gonna keep trying to, do the best that I can with what I am given. Okay. Some things, some gifts don't require shrink wrap. Some do. Those don't require shrink wrap. But I got a candle in these. I might want to shrink wrap these, okay? But also use what you have. If you don't have shrink wrap, okay, use cello wrap. Use cellophane, okay? Just try to make it as tight as you can. Like I said, it's also easier if the bags fit too. If the bags fit, it's so much easier. All you have to do is just, pull the sides as tight as you can. And then underneath, you're done. But yeah. So like I said, I'm just trying to work on my bag. I do have some bags. I need to order some more. But like I said, I'm just using what I have right now to get me through. And then whatever else I need, of course, bags, of course, I order those. But yeah, I'm just trying to do what I can. If by chance you're like, oh my gosh, I have things, but I don't have a lot of baskets. I don't have a lot of this. You could order cake boxes. You can wrap boxes. Order, even if you want to get some those bags, the window bags, get those, sell those. Man, all of my window bags, even my grab bags, they flew off my tables. All of my grab bags sold last year for Valentine's Day and Mother's. Every single one sold. And I had just random items in there. People were like, oh my gosh, thank you. I need just like I want to get a couple of these because I'm going to add a card in there. And I even had cards. Like last year I had cards. I had cards for Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. And my customers were like, oh my gosh, girl, thank you. I even had some flowers out there. I had a couple flowers. Not like roses, but I had like different kind of like flowers. And those sold for Mother's Day. I had those and those sold really good. I found a vendor. He's going to come and drop off some stuff for me for not Valentine's Day. I don't have time for that. So I can order my flowers. I was going to get roses, but I don't have the time for that. Next year, I'm definitely gonna have roses, and I'm gonna have probably some for Mother's Day too. But I found like a vendor. He does fresh flower arrangements, and they are beautiful. He always gives me a great price, and they're big, like huge. Like say this is he puts in something like this, but different, right? He and they're fresh. There's a whole bunch of like flowers coming up. All they have to do is grab it by the handle and they go. Oh my gosh, I sold those for Mother's Day last year, and this guy bought like all of them. Like the guy had literally just dropped them off. He pulled up and he was like, "Do you need any flowers?" And I was like, what kind of flowers you got?" He opened his truck up and they were all kind of. He's like, "I can't sell these." I'm like, "You can't?" I said, "Give me a couple minutes. I think I can sell them." He was like, No. Just buy what you want. I'm gonna give you a discount." So I saw the price that he had. He gave me a severe discount. Like he just couldn't sell them. He was like, "They're gonna go bad. I'd rather you can sell them with your gifts. I think that would be great." And I'm like, "You know what? Thank you so much." So every holiday, if he sees me, he's gonna bring them to me because nobody else really want them. I said I can sell them. People are gonna want them, especially for Mother's Day. They're gonna want them. So and like I said, not to keep rambling, not everybody wants to see hearts, y'all. I'm telling y'all, put some hearts on if you want to. That's not what I'm saying. You can do hearts, like I said, do hearts, okay? But best believe if these don't stuff for Valentine's Day, baby, these going right into the Mother's Day and whatever holiday, Easter too. Listen, people don't really. They're not. I don't know. Maybe it's just my areas, and I don't know, but they're not really concerned about hearts like they do. But I'm telling you guys, these gifts, I'm 98% sure these are gonna sell, y'all. I promise you. I have faith in my heart. When I made the gifts that I made right now, something in my mind's like, them about to sell real quick. Before you hit the streets, those will probably sell real quick. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, they're not going to sell. I'm always talking to myself in my head. They're like, no, those are going to sell. And like I said, if these, the ones I've done so far, do not sell, I'm going to transfer them over. That's my goal, and that's what I'm trying to do thus far, making any kind of gifts. Even in Easter. If they don't all sell for Easter, my Easter baskets, they will be for birthdays, other holidays, okay? Because that will help me with, of course, I don't want to try to sell all. I want to sell as much as I can, of course. But I want to have a little bit more because I didn't have any, when I tell you I had maybe, okay, let me stop telling the story. I have maybe 6 gifts left from Christmas and the other holidays, okay? I had 6 gifts left. And that's not to say that, oh my gosh, like, I should have been making more gifts in the summer, but I didn't because I was working, and that's my fault. When I looked up, it was Christmas, and I was like, oh my gosh. I literally looked up, and then I had the thing with I had to go to doctors. It was just so much. I'm just like, look. So then I lost 2 weeks. I lost 2 weeks of Valentine's. I lost the last 2 weeks. I was down bad. So there's 2 weeks down the drain. I couldn't like move. I physically couldn't even make any bows. You know, you're like, make some bows. I couldn't physically make the bows. I couldn't. I couldn't think. So yeah. So of course now I'm fine. I'm fine now. But it was something dealing with my tooth. So, but yeah, it wasn't like I wasn't sick. It was something on my tooth. But my head. If you ever had a toothache, your head hurts. My body was hurting. Everything was hurting. So I just couldn't physically do it. But anyway, getting back to these gifts, I just want to show you guys some different things. Like I said, don't have to put chocolate in everything. You don't have to put hearts in everything. I'm adding colors. For some reason, Mother's Day finna be real colorful. I know LBE said that too. And I looked at my stockpile like, it's gonna be real colorful. Like, I do have some pink items right there. Don't look at the background, okay, y'all? There is some pink boxes, of course. I do have some other Valentine's Day specific, like bears, stuff like that. And my other stuff out there in my other stock areas. But I'm saying, like, some majority of my high ticketed gifts are not gonna be pink. Like I said, I haven't did this one yet, but yeah, they're going to be high ticketed items but different colors. So yeah, everything's gonna be different colors. Like yeah, this probably is giving up more Mother's Day, but oh well, they're Valentine's Day today. Once I put that bow on there, you ain't gonna tell me nothing, okay? Because once I put that bow on there, once I put that bow, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. And I know y'all like, girl, all that I don't know if I want to put this, but I'm just trying to bring some colors into it. That's what I'm trying to do. And I don't know about this if I want to use green. I don't know if I want to use green. But I'm just trying to pull, you see? Trying to pull colors out to make it like, oh, I'm trying to make my gift stand out. That's what I'm trying to do. So, yeah. That's why there's all different kind of colors and yeah. So, and a lot of people don't like purple. A lot of people don't like pink. They just like colors. So, can't nobody say, well, she don't like purple. Okay, there go turquoise, lavender, there's green, there's blue. There's all different colors. What you want, what you need. Like, there's not all have to be red. Some people don't like red. I honestly I don't like red. Like you'll never see me wear red. It's kind of hard. If I do wear red, maybe it's hard. But I'm saying like everybody doesn't like red. I personally like pink. Some people like different colors, purples, oranges, and I just want to do something different. So that's why I'm putting different colors in there. But let me know how y'all are liking these gifts, okay? Let me know if y'all are liking them. What I should do different. Yeah, so just tell me what I should do. Like I said, I'm trying to use stuff that I have in my stockpile because right now it's crunch time. And like I said, when I make gifts that are different, I'm trying to make gifts that you can't really buy at the store. Like you're not gonna find these anymore because they're all sold out. You're gonna find this, and you're not gonna find it because remember they're discontinued. They don't sell these. They have more different brands of these now. These, they're not gonna have these. They're going out of season. They're not gonna have these at all because they're all, they all were penny and they're changing it up, the packaging. So yeah, so that's how I shop. I try to get stuff that you're not gonna find in stores. You might find the candy and the bear, and that's pretty much it. So that's my little incentive with going forward. Try to get items that everybody may not use. Try to think outside the box, okay? And you guys are doing awesome on your gifts. I just want to thank y'all. You guys get me through my day because sometimes it's hard. I can't really think, or I have what they say, writer's block. I have basket maker's block, and I'm just like, I can't think. But this holiday, I'm not having to really think too hard. I'm just putting baskets in there and I'm going. Like I'm not even trying to. Yeah, I see everybody making LLC and I can do that. I don't even have time to do that. I don't have time to even recreate what y'all creating because I'm trying to create. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I got my own items going on, so I can't go out and buy it because I don't have the time. Like I don't have time to even stop on Amazon, put my Amazon order in. I have to have a family member like, oh, could you here go my card? Can you just grab this, put this on there? That's the only way I can even like. I'll be like, can you order this? It's already on my cart. Just yeah. Okay. Show it to me while I'm making the basket. Let me see. Okay, that's okay. Hit send and okay, yep. Thank you. Like I don't have time to. I'm telling y'all, I don't. It's crunch time. I really got time to go to the bathroom, and that's real talk. I meal prepped a little bit. My family's been meal prepping. When people call me, I'm making gifts. When my family calls me, I'm making gifts. My daughter just called me. I was making gifts. She called me like I'm in my room, in my dorm. I want to say hi. I was on the phone for a minute. But I got blue. Excuse me. Hold on. On my lip. Okay. Anyway, I had a piece of paper on my lip. That's another thing. I had some shred on my lip. Like my wig is every which sideways. Sometimes my wig is off. Sometimes it's on. Sometimes the struggle is real. It's really real right now. Okay. I haven't had time to do nothing. But anyway, I'm gonna have time soon. But I just want to show you guys again what's going on. This is how the back looks. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Because I feel like this already has enough thing. This box alone. Don't take this out of here. Don't you do it. Because this is a tissue basket. It has body wash, lotion, body oil, body massager, reusable tissue cover. That's why I didn't care if it covered it up a little bit. Because it says everything right here. It says everything right there. Okay? Like, if I have to, I can push it down. But yeah, I was trying to push it up. But I didn't want the gifts to fall. If I would have had it in this particular basket, I tried to do it higher and everything was like falling. It was gangster leaning again. So I figured out how to make my baskets not gangster-lean. I know y'all probably like, well, duh, Alyssa. I know how to do that. So the key is to make a stuffing in the back, like stuff it in the back, and then pull it as tight as you can, like hold it as tight as you can, and then pull like your wrap. Pull it as tight as you can, and put it, like here type thing. So yeah, just try to pull everything as back as you can. That's what helped me make my baskets not gangster lean. And if you don't have backers, you can use cardboard. Use whatever you can. Picture frames. I have some picture frames I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna use candy for these backers because I want something big. Now, if I didn't have this candy, okay, and it was low like this, that would be fine too. But I wanted something to like level it up, if that makes sense. I could have very well made it right here. Very well. But I was like, I need to add something else to give it a little bit more pizzazz. And that's why I add that box of chocolate back there, okay? So again, let me know what y'all think. If you have any other ideas or tips, please let me know. Again, I want to do the baskets a different way this year. I was tired of doing them all like this way. Like, this I don't know, I didn't like how that, I don't know. Just the items I had this year, they just didn't mesh well. But anyway, so after these, I'm going to wrap them, bow them, and I will do a short. Check my shorts out because every time I wrap these gifts and bow them, they'll be on my shorts, okay? So if you guys don't see them in a video wrapped, check my short. I just made a short about the last gifts I just wrapped, okay? And then also if you have any other, if you're having like issues or you want some ideas, I have old videos of Valentine's Day of my gifts too. So check those videos out too. I mean, you guys will probably still have some items, but yeah, keep watching it. Make sure you have thumbs this video up, please. Thumbs this video up, please. Make sure you guys like it, comment, subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. I'm halfway there. I'm finna get there. But it's not about the subscribers to me. It's about people watching me. I need you guys to watch, really watch the video. If you guys are made it through this video, make sure you drop a heart below. Okay, so let's drop a heart below. If you guys watch this to the entirety. Again, I really, really appreciate you guys. I try to be on here long, but like I told you guys, I be rambling because when I make videos, I don't edit. I like I said, I can edit, but I don't have time to really, when it's crunch time, I don't have time to stop and think about what I'm gonna say. I just have to say whatever's on my mind. And yeah, that's just how I am, just real. I might be stuttering, I might talk fast, but y'all get the gist. Y'all get what I'm saying. Okay, we all in this together. We're not gonna knock each other. We're gonna elevate and we're gonna help each other get through these holidays, okay? So you guys keep up the good fight. Y'all got this. Keep posting, keep going live. Because when you guys go post your videos, I watch your videos on my TV. I have a TV in this room. I got my little snack station over there. Okay, I got my everything I pretty much need. If I could put a microwave in here, I would, but that's doing too much because my house is not that big. Okay, so anyway, so I do have my little mini fridge over there, and I got my snacks. So that one got to keep leaving. I can be in here and do what I got to do. So my son out there, he out there hollering and calling me. So I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Thank y'all so much again, and tell me what y'all think about this about these baskets. Bye.